Well, he knew what he was doing when he talked you right out of your love. Told you everything you wanted to hear. He said that's what dreams are made of. And now he don't seem to love you so much, making excuses and such, running around in a rush. Well, don't be surprised, 'cause all men lie. All men lie. Tall, dark, and handsome, the girls say he's a pretty thing. A silver-tongued devil, charming in a wicked sort of way. Had you screaming for mercy and calling your mama back home. Then you wake up in the morning just to find out he's already gone. And he finally even said a single word, flew out the window like a bird, took that goodbye you never heard. Well, don't be surprised, 'cause all men lie. All men lie. Just one time she'd like to see the tables turn. Love them and leave in the night without getting burned. Promise forever and get what you came there for. And without warning, just slide out right under the door. Now you finally see his point of view. Do what he's doing to you. See how he likes being used and never cry. 'Cause all men lie. All men lie. All men lie. All men lie.
Welcome to the Tony D. Now Show. Tonight, from the foothills of North Carolina, we have the one-leg rooster. I have to ask these guys about this one-leg rooster stuff. The one-leg rooster band from the foothills of North Carolina.
Just a hair better than 4 white tracks. A place to sleep, no spending cash. It don't matter what oats I sold, I always had a place to go. Down on the Mill Hill, yeah. That old Mill Hill, yeah. Up the street through the neighbor's backyard, almost died, saw a game of cards. A little bit of this and a whole lot of that. Most fun I ever had was where I was at, down on the Mill Hill. That old Mill Hill, yeah. Train wheels rolling, rocking this old house. Time to get up, time to get out. 24/7 the shift I'm on. I might as well live here, ain't never home. Down on the Mill Hill. That old Mill Hill, yeah. Well, when it's wide open, 200 degrees. Oh, Mill humming won't let me sleep. I could hear the boss man calling my name, working my life away frame by frame. Down on the Mill Hill, yeah. That old Mill Hill, yeah. Up the street through the neighbor's backyard, almost died, saw a game of cards. A little bit of this and a whole lot of that. Most fun I ever had was where I was at. I was down on the Mill Hill. That old Mill Hill, yeah. Well, I ain't that old, living in the past. The life of love went by too fast. Yeah, I did a lot of living on a dead-end street. You can tear it down, but I ain't gonna leave that old Mill Hill, yeah. That old Mill Hill, yeah. Up the street through the neighbor's backyard, almost dies is our game of cards. A little bit of this and a whole lot of that. Most fun I ever had was where I was at, down on the Mill Hill. That old Mill Hill, yeah. Down on the Mill Hill, stuff. That old Mill Hill. True story. It's nothing like I ever seen. Starts out in the corner and ends up on the Poncha train. Yeah, they go all night and do it all over again. Yeah, they knew what they were doing when they came up with the Mardi Gras. They got the hoodoo going and dancing to the Jolly Blonde. They got them crawfish steaming and them wild-eyed Cajun queens. Yeah, they know how to do it when they do it down in New Orleans. Come on, boy. Find my Cheramio down there on the bayou. Listen to that swampy soul, feeling the Zydeco. Then it gets a hold of you, that Louisiana blues. You don't ever wanna go home. Down there on the bayou, listen to that swampy soul, feeling the Zydeco. Then it gets a hold of you, that Louisiana blues. You don't ever wanna go home. Ain't nothing gonna stop them, not even two hurricanes. Blew it all away, they built it back up again. No, you can't kill the spirit, no matter what the hard time brings. Because they know how to do it when they do it down in New Orleans. Down in New Orleans. Down in New Orleans. Down in New Orleans.
Okay, here we are, folks. Mickey, Warren, and Earl.
How you doing?
I got that right?
Sir.
That's
Yes,
right.
sir.
Yeah.
That's right.
All right, first question. I couldn't believe this when I saw it. One-leg rooster. That's a question.
Yes.
Mickey, tell us about that.
Well, we wanted the band name to kind of describe us, and we kind of look like old fighting chickens back in the day. And One Leg Rooster was my dad fought chickens, and One Leg Rooster was one of his pet roosters, named Elvis, and he had one leg, and we kind of took One Leg Elvis Rooster.
His name was Elvis?
His name was Elvis.
Okay.
Because of the way he danced around after he won a chicken fight. And
Okay.
so we decided to adopt that name as opposed to the Famous Unknowns, which was 12 other bands already had that name. So we decided to stick with this one since it was unusual, you know. So.
Mm-hmm.
It was a champion chicken.
Yeah, he was a champion
And the
chicken
Teddy
fighter.
Roosevelt had
See?
it.
Yeah, well, we took a picture of him. We took your poster, and we took a picture of him. So we're going to show a picture of him on the show.
Great.
You know.
Great.
And
Appreciate it.
all right, Foothill Funk. What's Foothill Funk?
Oh, that is a whole mixture of where we're from, all meshed into one, of musical styles between the three of us.
Okay.
And it,
And the
this
fact that
is
we're
what
from
come
the,
out.
the south foothills of North
It's a
Carolina.
jazz funk fusion type feel. The song.
So a lot of thought went into this, right?
Yes, sir.
Sure.
Yes, sir, it is.
Absolutely.
Believe it or not. Yeah.
Believe it or not.
You guys had a lot of fun talking about this.
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
getting it figured out, right?
Yeah, whether-
Brainstorming, in any other vernacular, probably brainstorm for us. It's just like, hey, let's do this. So, you know.
Okay. And who are? Let me ask you this: who are some of your musical influences? One at a time. We'll start with you, Mickey.
I like people like Larry Cotton, Robin Ford, Vince Gill, Glenn Campbell's a guitar player, Chet Atkins, Joe Pass, jazz guitar players.
Great. I like anything from Prince to gospel and everything in between. There's no very favorite. I just, the whole mesh of music I listen to, from classical to jazz.
I like a little bit of it all myself. As far as a role model, as far as drums, would be David Garibaldi from Tower of Power.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably my favorite.
How do you go about writing a song?
Well, there's various ways. Phrase might stick in your head or a piece of a tune. And Warren and myself started writing together in 1998. Warren was working on a solo project, and he called me in to help with the production part of it, and we started penning songs after that. And we'd worked for Arthur Smith for a few years for Clay Publishing Company as writers, and so we decided after that to start our own publishing company, so we own all of our material when we did release anything. So we write everything and publish our own stuff, and we write separately and together, and just various things, experience the foibles of life, funny stuff, or we have a song called White Trash with Money that some of these reality TV shows
On our new album, yeah.
Inspired, like Honey Boo Boo and some of those shows that you cringe when you see them, but
They're mostly short stories.
Yeah.
Short stories condensed into this piece of music that Mickey puts to it, and somehow comes out to, like the Mill Hill. That
was Warren's song.
That song took forever
Cotton Mill Hill.
to write. I grew up in a textile community. We all did, and being in a textile community, you live a certain way. So the Mill Hill the Mill Hill explains exactly from day one to now of how everything changes and evolves with it, and it was just a long story, and we condensed it down. Like
Day in the Mill,
yeah, especially the New Orleans song. Now Mickey did this one, and this was an experience for all of us, and we captured this moment with this song, and rhythmically he's just puts together music so rhythmically it's easier to sing. And I've always said
a groove to the song, whether it's a country song or a jazz or a funky song, we write a certain feel and a groove to it. And that's where our Foothills Funk thing comes in.
Well, you sang the Mill Hill song a little bit earlier.
Yes.
Give me some details about that. What really went into that song? I mean, how did you really come up with that song? I mean, it seems like there was a lot of feeling in that.
It took a while to write that song. As I said, it was a short story, and we condensed it down and taken the little pieces and putting them here at the start and the finish. Where I started with a child, run up the street through the neighbor's backyard. Now, we didn't run down the street. It was through the neighbor's backyard back then, when I was a child.
So the grown-ups wouldn't see you.
Yeah. And you start out marbles, and then it was dice, and then as you older you got, it was cards. Always into something all the time.
And you end up working in the mill itself, and you feel like you're there all the time, and it's kind of the living conditions of the mill on the house you stayed in and the store you bought your food from, the mill on everything. So it was like a community built around the mills. And the life on the hills there was a little different back in the day because it wasn't as violent, and there's still a lot of rotten kids and stuff, but like us.
Okay. You guys have a favorite live gig?
Well, I think we all have one that my favorite gig that we've done so far has been we did this thing called the Make-A-Wish Foundation in 2012. Not that. I'm sorry. The balloon rally for 2012 for 25,000 people.
Yeah, that was a
That's
good
the most
one.
fun show we've done for me.
That was a good one.
Great sound company too.
The Iredell County, help me. The Iredell County Fairgrounds Relay for Life.
Relay for Life.
Relay for Life. That was the big. There was probably 22, 23,000 people there also. And what was yours? Probably.
The balloon rally, obviously. Yeah.
The Lucky Turnaround
No.
in China Grove.
Balloon rally for sure.
Mine was a World War II veterans show
Wow.
that I did up in Pennsylvania
Sure.
with a 16-piece orchestra.
Oh yeah.
I hear you.
It was just fabulous. That's my favorite show, but I'll always remember it, you know. And I'll always remember the happy smiles and everything, you know, on that. And isn't that something, how something just sticks with you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Forever.
I think
Yeah.
music
Yeah.
kind of comes around. My parents were World War II people, you know, and I'm a baby boomer. And my mother listened to big band, and my daddy listened to straight country. You know, I have to go from Farron Young to Ella Fitzgerald, and the music at the house, you know.
I have one last question for you. Do you have any big bands that you really they're giving me the sign here? Okay.
To hurry up.
Yeah. What band do you go see?
I'd go see Bonnie Raitt's band, or Michael McDonald and his band, or Tower Power.
Yeah,
Okay.
I agree.
Zach Brown.
Okay.
Huey Lewis or Tower Power, yes.
Okay. Okay, folks, we're running out of time here, so I want to thank these guys for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having me.
I appreciate it.
Really great, and I kind of brought a smile to my face when I saw the name of the band, and we were talking out in the parking lot a little bit. There's some really great stories that these guys have. You need to watch for where they're going to appear and go see them. I'm sure they're great on stage.
Come see us. Come see
I
us.
just want to thank you for being with us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.